Hi Rita, this is a video of how to modify the text and images in your new website. So in Firefox or Chrome or whichever browser you use, you want to go to squarespace.com and you're going to log in with the credentials that you sent me. Let me know if you need those again. I'm already logged in, so I'm going to go to your site. So once you log in, you'll see that you have one site currently, and you have no domains. That's fine. So on the website, I'm going to click on this website. So this is the website that we want to edit or add to. And this is kind of your dashboard or your homepage. So the only one that you're really going to go into is pages. So you're modifying the pages of your website. So let's go into pages, and you can kind of see how I have this set up. So up at the top, we have the About page, which is about you. Let me click on, if I click on it here, it'll change in this area. So for instance, I was going back and forth on capital versus all lowercase for your site, and I ended up doing all lowercase for the titles on the page, but then all caps in the nav. Now let's say you wanted to change that. If I roll over this area, you can say that page content, so this is everything that's on the About page, and I can edit it. Now once we get into edit mode, I can go into here and say change this text to about all capitals, so on and so forth. So you can make those type of changes just by clicking in that area. Same thing with the text below. We go past your photo. So here I just have a headline that says Rita Baker. You might want to change this. And then in here, I can copy and paste or type right within here and delete anything that I don't want. So changing text is super easy. You just want to edit the page and then modify. And then when you're done, you're going to hit save in the upper left-hand corner. And now we're back to that beginning portion. So again, if I wanted to edit something, let's go to a different page. Let's go to the contact page. So let's say I wanted to change right here. I just added a little bit of text. I'd love to hear from you. Fill out the form below, or email. And then this is clickable to your email address. So if I wanted to modify something here, I would hover over this area and you'll see an edit for page content. So I'm going to hit edit. And I can go in here and I could change this and add to it or subtract from it. Down below here, if I wanted to edit this form, I would hover over and click edit. You can see here I could change something or delete something if I wanted to, or add. I'm going to say cancel for that. And then when I'm done modifying this page, I'm going to hit save and go back. So then let's go down to your main page here, which is the work. So you'll notice that it's under not linked. So anything that's not linked, quote unquote, is just not in the nav bar at the top. So if I click on work here, now they can always go home by just clicking your logo in the middle. So that's kind of your home button for the site. So if I click on work, you can see that it goes through. This is what your home page looks like. And we could do the same thing. We could edit this page. And once I hit edit, I can click right on the text again and modify it. Now, if I wanted to modify a photo, you can see here, I'll go down to the last one of the dog. Because I was debating this little bit here. You might want to close that gap up just so it reads better on the hover on improvement. So let's say you change this photo, you close that gap up, and I want to change this photo. I can click edit on the image, and you can see here's the image right here. I can toss that image by hitting this garbage can, which will delete it, and then I can re-upload another photo right here. And that's it. And then I would just hit apply, and then the new photo would replace the current one. So easy to swap out photos as well. And then when I'm done, I'll hit save. And then underneath the work, here I have all, and I'll get rid of some of these pages that we don't need. These are from the demo. But here in order, I have all your different pages. So when you're ready to say, let's go to the first one, Family Home Archive, change the text or add text to this page, we would hit on that page content, hit edit, and go in here and change our text. You know, you can bold, you can italicize, you can make quotes if you wanted to. Feel free. And then down below, if I wanted to change one of these images, I could hit edit on the image and do the same thing. You could delete it and add a new one. So those are all your pages, and they're all going to be treated the same. I think the photo improvements is the one that we really didn't add any images to. So just to show you how you could add an image to that, I'm going to go to that page by clicking on it in the left, clicking page content edit. Let me delete that for a second so we can re-add it. And then in this space, so you can see while I'm in the page, see how it has these little like kind of teardrops on the side? This is how, when you see a teardrop, you can add to it. So I wanted to add a photo below this. So I can hit, see how I have this little teardrop, I'm going to click it, and it asks me what I want to add to this space. So I'm going to say an image, and I'm going to upload that dog image again. Very cute. Where is, there he is. And I'm going to click that. It's going to take a second to upload. There we go. I'm going to hit apply. And now you can see it added it to the page. So the same thing, if I wanted to add another image, I could click that little teardrop again and add a different image. So you can also see all the different content that you can add in there. One other thing I added to your site is on the bottom of each page, I kind of have back and next buttons. So if they get down to the bottom and they want to just go to the next project without having to go back to the home page and navigating, they can use the next and back buttons on the bottom to kind of navigate through. Sorry, there's my mom. So that's about it. If I go back, you know, pages is really where you're going to hang out. And I'll delete anything that's not necessary for it, but changing text and adding images can be nice and easy. All right, Rita, of course, let me know if you have any questions, and once we get this text up, then we'll work on that last step of kind of doing a swap.